Hey guys, welcome to Minutes with Misa. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing great. I hope you have an awesome day, awesome weekend. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for tuning in again, for watching again. I really do appreciate it. So how have your week been? Have you guys had a good week? I know life is challenging. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. A lot of crazy stuff is going on. And even in life can be hectic. We have our jobs, we have our family, we just have, health. Some people have medical issues, losing loved ones. So it can be kind of hectic sometimes, but through it all, you have to continue to try to just hold on, continue to hold on to faith, have faith, believe, keep going, don't give up. It's okay to sit down every once in a while and rest, but then you got to get back up again and get back to it. So anyway, last week message, I talked about rejection and how everyone goes through it. Even Christ went through it, and how that makes you feel. It's like everyone on this earth is gonna go through rejection. Sometimes constantly throughout your life. And like I said, rejection, a lot of times it's for your protection. You don't want everyone to accept you. You don't want everyone to want to be around you. Because if they are, then something is definitely not right. There are just some people you just don't want in your life. Trust me. Even you may feel like, I really like that person, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, they were not that into you. So it's okay. And one thing, I recently heard a message, and they was talking about how people are always quick to cut people out of their life. They brag about their cutoff game. And I'm telling you guys, that's not a good thing. That's not something to brag about, your cutoff game. You quick to cut off people. That's not a good way to be. You don't need to have that type of attitude to be like, yeah, I'm quick to cut off people. No. There's some people you're not supposed to cut off. I'm serious. There's some people, what you need to do before you decided to cut people out of your life. And I know there are toxic people that you shouldn't have in your life. That's totally different. But what you need to do is you have to pray about it. You have to pray and ask God, if there are people in my life that I should not be connected with, that I shouldn't talk to, that I shouldn't be around, if they are revealed to me, and I ask you to remove them out of my life, and let him remove them if they're supposed to be removed, but you don't do it. And the reason why you don't just want to cut people out of your life is because it could be that even though that person might be irritating you, it could be that person was sent by God to in some ways strengthen your character in some way. So it does happen. Like, there are people who are irritating, you don't want to have anything to do with, but that same person might be someone that you will need later on. So you don't want to burn those bridges. You do not want to cut those people out of your life. So you have to pray about it and ask God that he be the one that removed the person out of your life, that he remove the toxic people, that he remove the cancerous people. You have to leave that up to him, because he knows how to remove them. He knows the correct way to remove them. Or he might reveal to you who they are, but don't just assume, well, I don't want to have anything to do with that person, so I cut them out of my life. Yeah, but people, that's something they brag about a lot. They brag about it on Facebook, like that's something, especially like that's something to celebrate. Oh, my cutoff game is strong. That's sad. That's so sad. And like the teaching that I heard, if you're cutting off people out of your life that easily, then that means that you got some issues you need to deal with. You're not healed from something. When someone upset you, make you mad, just want to cut them out of your life, you need some healing. You need some deliverance. So like I said, that's not something to brag about. But that seems to be the trend these days. That's something that people talk about and brag about, their cutoff game. Oh, I just be cutting people out of my life. It's like, that's ridiculous. You could be end up cutting out of your life the wrong person. Yeah, there, like I said, there's some relationships where they need to end, especially if they're toxic and they're not contributing to your life. But yeah, but there's also a way to do that. That's why I say it's best to pray about it. If the people don't belong in your life, like I said, pray and ask God to remove them from your life. Or just ask Him, how should I do this? So, yeah, so I just really think that's something that you have to pray about first. Some people, like if someone is just totally abusing you and beating you up, that's totally different. But if because someone offend you or you get a little upset, you want to cut them out of your life, no, that's not what you do. So yeah, so it's not what I really had come here to talk about, but it was just what came up. But yeah, so just a quick message, and also just want to make sure, remind you guys, make sure you're using your gifts, your talents. Don't bury them, don't hide them. Use them for good. There are people waiting to hear your voice. The people out there waiting to for you to use your gift. And I know that a lot of times you just don't feel like it, or sometimes you could be doing things and you don't feel like you're making a difference. This is something that was a word that was revealed to me yesterday during my meditation time, and what I heard God say is faith. It's not a feeling, it is a decision. Not a feeling, it's a decision. So you don't go about what you feel. It's like, oh, I feel like nothing's happening. I feel this, I feel that. I feel like I'm not going to make it. Faith is not a feeling. It's like, I don't feel like any change is happening. It's not a feeling, it's a decision. You decide to have faith. You decide to keep believing. You decide to keep going no matter what you feel. You cannot let your feelings dictate you. You cannot let your feelings control you. Faith, it's not a feeling. It's a decision. You decide to have faith despite what you feel. Because there are days when I have it myself when it's like, you're believing for something, or you're waiting for something, or you're trying to do something. And it's like, oh, I feel this and I feel that. And it's like, and it can get you to feeling down and depressed and make you want to give up. No, faith is not a feeling. It's a decision. You continue to have faith no matter what it feels like, no matter how tired you are. Because that feeling will cause you to just give up. It will cause you to doubt God's word. It will cause you to doubt whatever He says. So, yes, it's not a feeling. It's a decision. You decide to continue to believe and trust despite what you feel. So, yeah, so very important word, very important message that it's not a feeling, it's a decision. Anyway, so yes, so anyway, guys, thank you for taking time to watch. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, share. Sharing is caring. I appreciate each and every one of you. So yes, so like I said, don't brag about cutting people out of your life. Just pray about it and ask God to remove the people, the person. Ask Him how you should go about doing it. And also, remember to use your gifts. Also, remember, faith is not a feeling, it's a decision. So yeah, so those are some nuggets that I hope and pray that will help you in your journey through life. Anyway, so again, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Grateful for you. You guys have a marvelous week and happy April. It is a new month. It's also my birthday month. So yes, so happy new month. I pray it's a great month for you. All right, you guys, be blessed. Love you all so very much. Goodbye.